Premiere Pro is great for a lot of things, but Captions is not one of them. I mean, sure, if you're just looking for basic white captions to add to your videos, like Premiere Pro will do just fine. However, if you are a more serious creator, you realize that keeping viewers engaged at every second of your short form video is super important. But also at the same time, you don't want to spend hours putting together a short. And that was my problem. So I went scouring the internet, looking at a whole bunch of different softwares that do short form content. And that's when I came across SubMagic, which, to put it simple, they're like the Swiss Army knife for short form videos. They have automatic captions with templates from some of the best short form creators like Alex Hormozi, Mr. Beast, etc. They have B-roll from story blocks that you can have AI automatically add to your content. They have AI hooks for when someone lands on your video, more on that later, and then also AI created descriptions and tags to optimize your videos. The list goes on, but let me show you how this works. Now, full disclosure, I originally paid for and used SubMagic, and after seeing the results, decided to partner up with SubMagic. This video is sponsored, and I am an affiliate. If you want to try out SubMagic, you can click the link in the description. But you probably want to see it in action first, so let's go to that. So inside Premiere Pro, I like to do just a basic edit of just cutting out the silent parts, syncing my audio, because I do have separate video and audio tracks, so I'll sync that in Premiere Pro, trim it together, and then I'll export this out and send it over to SubMagic. However, if you do film like on your smartphone for your shorts, or you have your camera, video, and audio synced together already, you can just go right into SubMagic and edit it within there. It's an all-in-one platform for short form content. So inside of SubMagic, I can just click new video here and then drag and drop my footage in. Another important note with this too is you can upload both vertical videos and horizontal. So maybe you want to make a really engaging hook for a long form video and you want captions and the B-roll and all that kind of stuff that SubMagic has. You can actually upload long form videos in here and potentially use that. And once your video is done processing, you're taken to this edit section, but we're going to actually hop over to trim because I do want to show you this. So they have a really simple text editor that'll allow you to edit the videos. But first, we can easily click remove 13 silences. So I can just click that, boom, all the silences are removed. And I can also control, like, if I want like a hard, fast remove silence, or if I want it to be a bit slower. I usually lean more on the fast side. And then if I want to delete something, you know, recording video, recording audio, I talked about those separate tracks. You know, I can just click delete because I don't want those in. I don't need these lines here. I just go right to the first part where I start talking. If you want to win at YouTube, you need to experiment. Here I screwed up saying try different formats. So delete, 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 delete. And there we go. Just like that, in a few seconds, we have our video edited. I've got each of my sections here, all the removed silences. And if I wanted to, I could also use the AI Clean Audio tool to clean up my audio if I want. But I already recorded this in the studio, so I don't need to do that. So perfect, that's done. And now that that's done, we can now start really making this video awesome. So to start, under the edit section here, we're going to pick a styled theme for our captions. So again, you've got like Alex Hormozi style captions that we can easily add in. Just to show you an example of that, let me actually click play here. If you want to win at YouTube, you need to experiment. Recording the same type of videos over and over again and expecting different results is insanity. So try different formats, research what's trending, and find ways to stand out from everyone else. And poof, we just have those captions applied. Or if I want, I could go the Ali Abdaal route and have that kind of style. Or if I want Mr. Beast, I can have Mr. Beast style. They have a whole bunch of different ones, or they've got Eamon's style here that you could easily put on. So really easy. And then also you can edit the theme too. So, and also just to show you under edit theme, like you can change the font, the size, the color, if you want shadow, how many words you want to display, what colors do you want those words, whether you want the emojis in, the animations, and all those different things, you can have those all added. Next, I can head over to Captions here, and if I want, I can double check that everything's spelt correctly, which it gets it right almost all the time. But I can also go further by changing the emojis that pop up. So I noticed so try different formats, it showed this like black image thing. I can just delete that, you know, so try different formats. I like the magnifying glass. Find ways to stand out. I like the star. I think that's great. Another thing they have built into here is the emphasis option here. So if I click on this, actually, it will emphasize whatever I say here in this line. So just watch what happens when I click play here. If you want to win at YouTube, you need to experiment. Recording the same. So you can see it kind of emphasize those words and just do one word for each of the captions to really help emphasize that point. And with our captions set up, let's head over to B-rolls. And in here, this is going to allow us to add things like GIFs, images, as well as videos over the top of our content to make it more engaging. Now you can do the magic B-rolls, which will use AI to try to automatically add it for you. I usually opt to go just the manual route. I'm usually a bit pickier with my short form content. And I actually want to add something, recording the same type of videos over and over again. So I'm going to add some video B-roll here. I'm going to click add, and what it'll do is you have access to free videos here, which is usually pixels. But depending which plan you have, you can get access to premium videos. And this is going to be directly from Storyblocks. And keep in mind, if you go get a Storyblocks subscription with like unlimited videos, it's like $30 a month. And you're getting that included with SubMagics. So ridiculously awesome that this is just included with your SubMagic subscription. I'm going to type in filming because I'm looking for like an influencer. You know, if you film the same videos over and over again is the line I have here. I like this one. I can click on it to preview it, and then I can click apply to add it in. And then I can also change the position here of where I want it to be. And then I can also choose a transition. So if I want it to be a zoom out, I can choose that zoom out transition, and let's click apply. And let's actually watch this and see what this looks like. If you want to win at YouTube, you need to experiment. Recording the same type of videos over and over again and expecting different results is insanity. So try different formats. Awesome, I think that looks great. And then something else we can do, let's actually add a GIF in. I want to add a GIF at the end and find ways to stand out from everyone else. I think we could definitely put like a GIF there. So let's actually click on and here, and we're going to put split into new line. And that's going to add this to its own line. So now we have a spot where we can add stock footage or whatever else we want right here. And it's separate from this. So I'm just going to click on the image here. Going to go to GIF, which we're under. And let's add a GIF in. And I actually wasn't a fan of the GIF. So I actually went over to images. And under some of the premium images, I found this pencil that's standing out. So we're going to click on that and click apply. And as you can see, it puts it right underneath our captions here. So let's actually change the position here and put it right above like that. I think that could potentially work, and we might move the captions down a bit. So let's click apply. We'll head back to captions. We'll take away that, and then just the captions overall. I think we're going to just move down a bit. So I'll head back to style here, and change the position a bit lower, and then adjust this image here. Cool. And now let's take a look at what this looks like here. It's insanity. So try different formats, research what's trending, and find ways to stand out from everyone else. Awesome. And next, let's head over to Boost. And here's where some other interesting features come in. So first is this AI hook title. And the way this works is AI will analyze your video, and it'll come up with a quick line here that can be on screen right when someone lands on it. So instead of it just being captions auto going, like here it says why experimenting on YouTube is key, or I can click regenerate and it'll just give me a different one. It'll come up with a different hook, why experimentation on YouTube matters. So it's kind of summarizing the video. Someone lands on it, they can see right away, okay, this is why I should stay watching. I'm going to pay attention to this short. So whatever you're doing, this is gonna be a really easy way. And what it'll do, just to play it here, this is what it looks like. If you want to win at YouTube, you need to experiment. Recording the scene. And then it goes on and does the captions. So just for those first few seconds opening, it's going to display that text on screen, which I think is really awesome. They also have AI clean audio, which we talked about. The other thing is AI description and hashtags. So if I turn this on, it's going to generate a description and hashtags for me. So want to win at YouTube, mix it up, test new formats, and find what works. Stand out and succeed. And then it gives me all these hashtags: YouTube success, content creation, social media tips, common hashtags that someone might be searching on Instagram or something like that. So this would be an easy way where I could just copy and paste this in to my description and not have to worry about, what hashtags I'm using and things like that. It's already auto added some things for me. Another thing built into to here is music. So if you turn this on and then click add music, you do have access to Storyblocks music in here. I personally use Epidemic Sound. So before I export in Premiere Pro, if I'm going to add music to a short, I'll first add it to that Premiere Pro basic cut that I make, add my music in, send it over to SubMagic, and then I'll add all the other elements in, like the captions and the B-roll and stuff like that. But you do have access to some stuff here that we could put in. So just for example, I can apply this here to my clip. There we go. 15% volume. And then let's just play this with the music here for a bit. If you want to win at YouTube, you need to experiment. Recording the same type of videos over and over again and expecting different results is insanity. So try different formats, research what's trending, and find ways to stand out from everyone else. Awesome. And then after that, all I have to do is export this out. It's going to save it to my computer, and then I can easily share that to YouTube, to TikTok, to Instagram, etc. And another important thing that's also, I think, really cool is you can also just export only the captions if you just want the captions added to a project. So maybe you do want to just drag and drop the captions into your Premiere Pro project or something like that. You can just export the captions, drag and drop it in, and then usually it's just like a remove color key of the background, and poof, those are in your project. And so literally in just a few minutes, I can have super engaging captions, I can have B-roll added and pictures and GIFs and different things like that. And it doesn't take so much of my time. And there's so many other things I'm working on. I've got long form videos. I've got, you know, business projects I'm working on. And I know I should put out short form content. I know it's important. And SubMagic just simplifies that. It makes it way easier than having to customize captions manually in Premiere Pro and try to do all these different effects and things like that. It's literally just click a few buttons and I've got a really good short I can put out, so long as my content's actually good. Now, I definitely recommend testing it out, seeing if it's right for you. The link for that is going to be in the description. And as new features release with this software, I'll keep you guys updated. So make sure you click that subscribe button.